Hi everybody, I'm Carol with Free Spirit Arts. Welcome to my cabin. So there should be a video right before this one showing you where I'm sitting. This little table it's got one piece of wood at the end and it flips down. It's, if I really wanted to have my way with it, I could jiggle it all over. I'm going to try to be careful, but we're roughing it. We're roughing it, guys. And I don't have my cheater mirror that I normally have, so we're really roughing it. I'm not going to know if this video is videoing or if I'm in frame. We're just going to play. No stress. Okay, so I packed... Oh, the sun is right in my eyes. They're starting to water. I packed a little bit of everything. I'm hoping I have stuff to play with. I have a few ideas. I was just cleaning up the kitchen and I found this. My daughter, when we bought this cabin 20 years ago or whatever, 15, I don't know. She would go for walks and collect things. And this book is full of pressed things. So I was thinking, we just polished off some cookies. See where I'm going? You feel me now? You know what? I didn't bring a pair of scissors. Can you believe that? Oh, and sad day. Yeah, broken nail. We're roughing it. I mean, it's tough times. I don't know. I really don't. I soaked this overnight. It's still gummy, so I'm just going to use what's easy. I'm not going to try to make this a hard thing. I want it to be easy peasy. My husband is in the loft. He's still laying furniture. Ooh, you know what I didn't think of? Okay, so this will be part, but what about the other part? I'll have to have a back because I don't think I have anything else that's clear. Thinking. Do you think I could, I'm going to cut this. I've got I know these Cutter Bee scissors were not meant for plastic. And it does hurt me a little bit to be using them like this, but I didn't bring any scissors that I can find in my bag of tricks. Yesterday was the last day of the Journal to Inspire project. Sad day. I had fun with it. It was fun working with Martha. It was fun meeting everybody. I learned some new tips and tricks. I'd never made gesso before. I'd never made a shaker card before. There was actually a lot of things in that project that stretched my creative limits. Okay, I wonder if I could get this off. We're gonna go home tomorrow. I'm worried about my tomato plants I have outside. A friend of ours did go water for us, but I planted a tomatillo, and I planted one tomato plant on the deck because we don't have any grass in our new house. Weird, huh? Yeah, weird. When they built the house, they just turned it all into gravel and big rocks. It's nice though, you know, when we're newly retired. And okay, I think I'm going to be able to get that off. I'm going to put it on the outside. I don't have any acetone with me, but I bet you when I get home I'll be able to get that off. So I'm going to assume I can. And let's put this here. Gosh, I hope you guys can see. I probably should have done a little test video, huh? There's a little, can you see that? So we have to cut it to the shortest side. I'm not going to worry about that because I can make up the difference with some lace or something. Okay, this is the outside. That's the outside. Let's look at what we have here. Boy, the sun just came out like hollow. But it's not windy. Let's look and see what my dear daughter has in here. Can you see it? It's just precious. I don't know what it is. Oh, yes, I do. It looks like a piece of sage. The flower of the sage. I hope you could see that. Wow. Okay, that's what we're going to use. And I just had an epiphany. That doesn't happen to me very often. This book, as you can see, it's literature. So, I just, when I saw that, uh-oh, will I be able to find it? Oh, where are you at? Yeah. Okay, so I think I will use that. And I'm going to tear out a page from this book. When we bought this cabin, the people who built the cabin, we bought it from them, and they built it, I should know, but I think it's early 70s. And the cabin actually has quite a history, because the gentleman who bought this mountain, basically, he bought quite a lot of ground around here. And he was from back east, and he had big plans to build a huge subdivision and make it a big resort area and all that kind of jazz. Well, I have to have a tissue. Do I dare? People were having trouble. He got it all split up into lots, and people were saying, you can't build on this. It's too steep. It's too rocky. It's too, because it's on a mountain. It's too remote. All of that. So he decided that the way he was going to sell this plan that he had to people who were who would be willing to spend money on lots and build cabins was he had to kind of develop it a little bit. And he wanted to build a spec cabin to show people that, yes, you can build here. So, he got a hold of the university. Now, this is my version. This is just from memory, from what I've been told. He got a hold of the local university, which is just a few miles from here, and got the architecture department and said, hey, I've got a great project for students. And they said, you bet. So it just so happened that the people who built this cabin had a son. And he was a student in the architect department. And he came to his dad and said, hey, Dad, there's some of us that want to do this project. It's over such and so, and this is what it's about. And he's going to design a cabin, and will you buy the ground and buy this cabin? So, let's see, now this is going to be two-sided. I'm going to do both sides. So he said, sure, yeah, I'll do that. I'll buy the ground and you guys can build it. So, I'm trying not to jiggle, but I know I'm going to have some, sorry. So, they built it as you would build, what do I want to use here? I don't think I want to glue this. I'm going to just let it sit because you'll see it. And I don't want that to happen. I'm going to glue the plastic together, but not the paper, which means I better tear this a little bit more. So anyway, they built our cabin just like a mill over the mountain, as though you would like feed whatever it is, ore or whatever, uphill and then churn it out and then spit it out onto a road. That's how our cabin is built. It's built in that same vein. Oh, there's an ant. I just saw an ant. Listen, buddy. I was here first, and you can't play here. I was hoping we'd get a visit from a hummingbird while we're out here. Okay, come here, you. Oh, look. Oh. Oh, it's so simple. Sorry about the pounding, guys. My husband said, I can turn the music down and I can be quiet. I'm like, just do what you gotta do. It's just a YouTube video. It's fine. Let's turn this. Oh my gads, look at that. Alright, I do like it, however, I think it needs just a little bit of color. I'm looking around me to see what I have. Remember this? I made this collage. It's too thick, I believe. I brought some. Gonna try to reach. No, I'm not gonna be able to do it. Hold on. You may jiggle. I just picked these up at Joann's. I kind of got the panic going because I know that Tim Holtz isn't making 12 by 12s anymore, or not going to. I don't know what the cutoff date is. So I've been paper shopping, making sure that if there's anything I want out there, I don't miss it. You know? That's how you get to be hoarders. Feel like you're going to miss out on something. I have tons of paper. I need somewhere to store the paper. That's what I really need. I feel like you're so far. I'm not sure. Yeah, I just have to reach. Okay. So these would be pretty backgrounds, but I'd have to cut two because maybe I just better bake this a little double-sided. That's beautiful, isn't it? It's definitely color. Let's see. Let's just imagine. No. It's not doing it for me. That green's pretty. Music paper would be great. I didn't bring any. Too big. No stripes. No. No, no, no. Uh-oh. What about pink? Not usually a pink person, but... That might work. Let's try it and see. So I need two. Right? So we're going to say right there. Gosh, I may have to stop this video and move my camera more towards me. I feel like I'm sticking out there. I love this. Let me see if I can figure out how to do that. So if I had this, yep, that will work. Let's put it all together. Yep. I'm feeling that. Okay. So anyway, they built this cabin. This was the first cabin, besides the lodge. Now, we call it a lodge, but I've never been there, and everybody says it's really not a lodge. But it's the first, very first buildings. He built this, quote, lodge. And at the time, it was a lodge. It was very, meant to be kind of a high rollers club sort of thing. He was trying to bring in some of the high rollers from back east. Rumor has it that he was trying to tap into the mob population and clientele and whatnot. He went back and forth to Vegas and Philadelphia and back east like that. Who knows if that's actually true? I have no idea. But that's the rumor. You know, it makes a lot more romantic when there's a little drama. I've always thought I hate to go for a walk and find where they hid the bodies. That's also a rumor, that there's money up here and weapons and some kind of a cache in case anybody needed to run from the law. Okay, is this gonna work? Let's see here. You know, sometimes you think it up in your head and then it's not quite. Oh, I like that. Is that upside down? No. we'd see more of it if I turned it. But it'd be upside down. Do I care? Yeah, I kind of do. Shoot. Could I put that upside down? Let's see. I'm gonna tear this. Yeah, so that is the dramatic story. The lodge had dancing and a restaurant, and if you bought property here, you had special privileges. It had a, they had rooms that you could, let's see, that you could, that's wrong. Let's see here. Yeah, that's gonna be backwards. It's gonna have to go like that, whether it's side up, down, or not. Okay, so it will go basically like this. Now, we may or may not put something on the other side. What do you think? What do you think? Do you like it? Okay, so let's pretend like we're done here. I think we're pretty sure. I'm gonna use Fabri-Tac. I think I'm pretty sure we're gonna. Ooh, my Fabri-Tac's been sitting in the sun. Hope that's okay for it. Right? The perils of crafting outdoors. Last year, when I brought you guys along, I was in the downstairs little sunroom area. But it was breezy too, so. It's outdoors, right? I'm still thinking of a retreat, guys. Yeah, I got that going in my brain. I'd really like to do a retreat. Now, which do I want? Let's see. I think we had it going this way, right? Yeah, okay. Really don't need too much glue because the plastic is going to be glued down. Oh, I hope you guys can see this. And here's our little guy. I am going to put just a tad of glue right there for him. Right there, right in the center. Now, if I'm going to do the other side, I need to be for picking out a flower. So let's do that. I'm going to put this on top. Make sure there's no glue. Put that on top and make sure that it doesn't fly away. Oh, pardon my sniffles, guys. Let's see what she's got in here. Oh, that must be the same sage plant. Can you see it? Let's see. I can't see you at all. Yep, it should be right in the middle. So I could use that. It's a little too big. Darn it. I don't want to cut it. I'm sure there's something else in here that'll be just right. Okay, I can see through. This one's too big. I may just go with the leaf. I think it's a nice contrast. Oh, that is so pretty. But it's too big. That one's too big. Looks like golden seal. What is that? This just goes to show you, when you go for your walk, just grab some leaves and stuff. You don't need to buy dried stuff on Amazon. Perfect. That's perfect. Done deal. Okay, let's do our paper, and let's use this as our sizing. And I'm fine if they go different directions. I am cool with that. So, this man that developed this subdivision, he tapped into a Forest Service spring, and his big plan, and in the brochures, although I haven't seen any brochures, but I understand we may have access to them now, so that'll be really fun. But he said that there would be power, generated ran power, and the plan was to build a big power station. Look at that. That would run off of a generator, and then you would have access to this lodge where you could go have a nice dinner, you know, steak and all these fancy ideas for food. And they would, pardon me, I'm so allergic to the sun, guys. And they did that. They had dancing and things, as I understand it. I'm not gonna glue. I was gonna glue that, but I'm not going to, because I want to see this one first. Where are you? Okay, so that's the top. Let's, don't blow away. That would break my pea-picking heart. Okay. So this is going to be sideways. I don't care. I do care, though, that it's hanging over. So let's fix that. So they actually ran power lines all through the forest. And if you look, you can see them. They're hanging in the trees. There's a big power pole. And at one point, I guess, I don't really understand how this worked, but we're told that at one point there was actually telephone service up in this mountain because they mined up here a lot. And you can see the old phone poles. They're wood, which is really cool. And they cooked with big propane stoves, had propane refrigerators, which is what we have, propane lights. Oh, I'm breaking it. So it was going to be quite the deal for the upper crust who could afford it. There was a membership fee. Oh, and they had gambling. Yeah, we can't forget that because that's part of the drama. And when we bought our cabin, tucked underneath one of our benches is a stack of his custom designed poker chips. Oh, look, you guys, can you see it? I hope you can see it. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay, now I'm having a bit of a problem here, though. My plastic is not... I got greedy with my paper. I'm gonna have to cut it way down. Any way I turn that plastic, I'm gonna have to cut it down, so we'll just do it. No big. But it never really panned out. Some of his descendants still have cabins here, or ground, or both, which is cool. And you know, you don't know really how much of what you hear is true, so, but quite the story. And I don't know where he ended up. We don't know, but I think rumor has it that he went to Las Vegas and died or retired, or I don't know. Just for fun, I've tried to research it, but I think I'd have to probably go to newspapers, you know, old newspapers. Although he tried so hard to keep it on the QT, I don't know what you'd really be able to find. I'm going to cut it down even more. There's plenty of room. I may go through and show you what I brought. I brought my big, oh, it's not big, it's a Cabela's little, I don't know what, it's just a little tiny tote. I don't know how big it is, maybe 9 by 6 or something. I brought that with me full of embroidery stuff because I'm doing some pillowcases. And I brought my little suitcase, crafting suitcase thing that I got from somebody who was selling all of her scrapbooking stuff. Okay, I believe that. Now, when I get home, I will sew this, but for now I'm going to put Fabri-Tac on it because, or am I? Yeah. Oh, I hope that's right. I've tried both, and one of them I don't like, and now I don't remember which it is, so we'll find out if this is it. I think the Fabri-Tac you can see when it's dry, if I remember correctly. Oh, yeah, that's right. My dog is crying. She wants to know what I'm doing out here with the door shut. That's so weird, Mom. What are you doing? She's used to me talking to myself. That used to be an issue. I would be talking on doing a video, and she'd just be looking at me like, what? What is you want me to do? What? Now she's just like, oh, she's talking by herself. I don't know what that's. Yeah, you're going to be able to see this. I'm going to squish some of it out. And I will sew it. So it won't even matter. It kind of looks old. You know, and bubbly, like it, you know, like it sat in a window. Okay, look. Gosh, I hope you can see it. Let me see. Let me move around a bit. Oh yeah, you can see that. Oops, sorry. I will trim the corners, but basically, that's it. Is that cute or what? Okay, I'm gonna let that dry inside one of these books. Let me show you what I brought. I know when I see people pack them for a retreat and things, I always wonder, what do you take? What do you take? And when I moved, remember I was like, guys, what do I take? What are the important things? Because you just want to, you know, you want to take everything. So I tried to bring neutral stuff. I'm going to stand up so I can get to everything. Okay, these don't have any plants in them. So I brought some manila 110 cardstock. I brought these two paper pads. Picked up at Joann's. They were 40% off. That gave me a lot of choices. I did bring this collage in case I wanted to make tags. Not into that. Doesn't sound fun today. I did bring this Kirby Teasdale Studio. Let's see. I brought my little Fiskars. I brought a bunch of big scraps. All kinds. Ooh, there's music paper. I could use that. I did bring a selfie light. I brought the punch I hate and my punch I love and my hole making thing because I can just always sit around and make holes. Reinforcers, I should say. And I brought neutral stamps. You know, I'm going to be doing that cookbook, so I did bring something to make recipe cards. I picked up these stamps, I think on scrapbook.com when they had a big sale. It's little mice. I just love them. And my daughter just sent me some beautiful markers. Oh, the dogs have found a chipmunk. Sorry, guys. And then I love these script stamps. And just some little kind of neutral. Oh, there's someone walking down there. You know, Jaja, my female dog, she does not miss anything. Okay. Then I brought these because they're little and I could get a lot of colors, more bang for my buck, right? Because it's all about saving space. And of course, some good vintage photo. This came in the mail as we were leaving, so I brought that. It's vintage washi stickers, 240 pieces, retro floral. I got this off Amazon. Trying to slow my roll with Amazon, but it's hard to beat sometimes, you know. I did bring some upholstery fabrics. Nope, that's a lie. These are actually Roman shade fabric samples. I love them. And I brought this dauber because a lot of those daubers still have ink in them. So if there wasn't something in here, maybe there would be something there. What else did I bring? It's a must-have. Oh, must-have this. I love this thing. Love it. Of course, you know, you gotta have glue. Not sure where the top went to that. Oh, my husband turned my tote upside down. The needle is somewhere in my tote. I'm hoping it will last till I get home. Did bring these little letter stamps, just because I love them. My corner chomper. Actually, that's just a corner cutter. I shouldn't call it a chomper, because it's not. Let's see. Here are the markers. I haven't used them yet, but I thought I would stamp and color those mice. I don't know anything about these. If you have them, let me know. They're quite fun. I love to color. Tammy, your mandalas are the bomb, girl. I mean, wow. If you guys have not gone over to Tammy Van Antwerp. Tell me if I'm saying that right, Tammy. If you haven't checked out her channel, go do it, and go to her Etsy page. She does mandalas like crazy. Look, it's drying. Those bubbles are starting to subside, although I kind of like them. I'm weird that way. Cool, huh? This came with that other pack just before we left, so I brought it. And it leaked all over my stairs while it was the hardwood on my stairs while it was sitting there waiting to be packed. I about threw it away. I thought, oh my gads. But it wiped right off. But I don't want to play with it if, if it's going to leak. By the way, I wanted to let you guys in on something. If you have not if you have not purchased a power pack, portable power for your phone and stuff, this thing has saved me. I loaded Dish Anywhere on my iPad, and with this I watched 90 Day Fiancé, and I was able to keep up with all my shows. Anybody else watching 90 Day Fiancé? Oh my gosh. Last night I was actually talking to them. When Andre started tearing up that refrigerator, I was like, somebody could use that. Just call the Goodwill, they'll come get it. Why are you destroying it? I was so mad. Anyway, yeah. So, these are cool. I got one for my kids because they like to go and camp and go to foreign countries and all that jazz. And it's a nightmare, the thought of them not having power to call me and check in. Okay, guys, I'm burning up. It's probably about 85 out here. It's gorgeous. I hope you had fun. Hope it was a nice visit to my cabin. I'm going to let you go. Thanks again. Let's all take care of each other. Bye.